This is Rob McClinn from Good Samaritan Hospital. I'm the CEO for the hospital, and I'm excited, beyond excited, to have you guys as part of our organization for the coming 3 years. Could not be more pleased with everything that you guys bring to the table and the excitement that you bring for our organization and for this community. God bless y'all. Can't wait to get you started. See you when you get here in person. I'm tired of Zoom.
Hi, I'm Dan Parad, President of Ascension St. Vincent here in Evansville. And congratulations on being matched to our residency here in Southern Indiana. We are so excited about the high caliber of doctors who are going to be joining us for this very important, formative part of your professional careers. We are thrilled and we can't wait to see you here in Southern Indiana. Congratulations and welcome. This is going to be great.
Greetings, I am Dr. Adrian Singson at the Southwest Indiana Internal Medicine Residency Program. Our current residents are both proud and delighted to introduce their newest colleagues.
Welcome everybody, happy match day. We're so glad that you guys are able to join us, and we're going to be announcing some of the new residents here. So my name is Dr. Martin, and I'm here on behalf of the Southwest Indiana Internal Medicine Residency from IU, and our first person that we have that's coming here is going to be Dr. Amir Ahmed. He's from Chicago College of Osteopathic Medicine at Midwestern University. He's a prelim going into diagnostic radiology. He's from Des Plaines, Illinois. He earned a BA in economics from Loyola University Chicago and worked in finance for Merrill Edge, developing, it says, critical thinking and interpersonal communication skills. So it looks like he's got a huge interest in the stock market here. He does exercising, weightlifting, swimming. He runs by Lake Michigan. Pretty much all-around guy. Loves music, sci-fi, and we see that he likes to bake some cheesecake, so I'm expecting one from him when he gets here. The next person I have is Mr. Dr. Nosher Ali. He's from Ross University School of Medicine, categorical for one of us in the internal medicine. He was born and raised in Evansville, majored in biology at IU Bloomington, and achieved his master's degree in biology at IU. Completed a study on Huntington's disease in the neuroscience lab at IU Department of Psychology. Awesome. And hopes to bring what he's learned to serve Evansville and Southwest Indiana. We have some cool hobbies with him. He plays basketball, weightlifts, he rock climbs, big on audio, video, consumer electronics. So he's going to be fixing my gaming PC when he gets here. Next up on our list, we have Dr. Yasser Almaki. So he's from NUI Galway School of Medicine. He's a categorical for internal medicine. He's originally from Hamilton, Ontario. He is says transplanted Galwegian, spent the last year as a senior house officer there, so lots of experience coming from him. He's a recipient of the University Scholar Award for exceptional academic performance, and he's active in the NUIG Medical Society. He's tutored junior medical students. He's gave studying advice for people. He's going to be a huge asset to our program, helping us out, and I'm excited to meet him and get to know him and for him to work with us. Next up, I have Dr. Haris Arshad, I should say, from Lincoln Memorial University, DeBus College of Osteopathic Medicine. He's one of our prelims in physical med and rehabilitation. He's from Bridgeview, Illinois, in Cook County. He's an undergraduate major. His undergraduate major at the U of I in Urbana-Champaign was psychology, and earned a master's in anatomical science at Lincoln Memorial University. Great. He's passionate about teaching, which is good. We're trying to focus on teaching here. And he tutored medical students in gross anatomy, pulmonology, and nephrology. And he also tutored third graders in math at a local elementary school. That's great. We're looking for people who are very interested in community service here, and he's going to be a great asset to our program. And he enjoys playing team sports and basketball and flag football. So that's awesome. And then last up for me, I have Dr. Gustavo Araujo. Sorry if I butchered that, but it's Gustavo. He is from Powell State University in Brazil. He's from Brazil natively, and he and his father, it says, are looking for some good places to fish in Indiana, so hopefully he'll be able to catch a couple here. I can only catch a couple bluegill, and they're this big, so hopefully he can beat me on that. He plans for his future working in internal medicine and primary care, special interests in geriatrics and population care. He was very active in research. He's published several papers in public health. One of his papers compared Brazil and Portugal's public health systems. He's very interested in teaching, and he's done anatomy lessons with freshman students as well. He's interested in philosophy, and a cool thing about him, it says here, he's written some papers, wrote a paper relating medical knowledge and contemporary philosophy based on John Locke's writing. Really cool. And so we're really interested to meet him. He sounds very well-rounded, and nice to see somebody from Brazil. Hola. All right. Have a good one, guys.
Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Anthony Alcory. I'll be taking over from Colin here, reading the rest of the list. First off, I'm actually very excited for this one. He is a personal friend with whom I went to med school with. Rudy Bashar from the St. George's University of London. Rudy is matching with us in categorical internal medicine. He's originally from Nova Scotia, Canada, and he did his undergrad in Halifax at St. Mary's University, and his master's in applied science also at St. Mary's University, where he researched microbiomes and wine. He did some clinicals at Jefferson University in Philadelphia. Outside of medicine, Rudy enjoys live comedy, skiing, and all around great music, and he also DJs. Next up, we have Chelsea Ben Massoud from the University of California, Los Angeles David Geffen School of Medicine. She is another one of our categorical internal medicine residents. She is a local Hoosier from Carmel, Indiana, who majored in biology at IU Bloomington. She won the annual Merit Scholarship Award at her School of Medicine, full tuition, all expenses. She significantly volunteers at the UCLA student-run homeless clinic, and she was subsequently selected for a leadership position in this setting. More interestingly, Chelsea is interested in AI and bot automation, and she is multilingual. She speaks Arabic, French fluently, Spanish, Norwegian, and she is also a multi-instrumentalist. This is like an all-rounded talent, so whenever we need something, you just better call Chelsea. Next up, we have Spencer Bonnerup from the St. George's University School of Medicine. He is one of our preliminary medicine interns. He is from the recreational capital of southern Minnesota, Albert Lea. He earned his BA in chemistry from Gustavus Adolphus College in St. Peter, Minnesota, which I'm told is one of the greatest private colleges in Minnesota. He earned his MPH from St. George's University in research that includes the development of rapid LC-MS-MS-based methods for confirmatory analysis of opiates and benzodiazepines. Interesting. He also presented nationally while earning his MPH. He spends his free time woodworking, creating projects and restoring old projects, enjoys classic rock, playing the piano, and the tuba. We have a lot of instrumentalists in our residency. That's going to be awesome. So next up, we have another local Hoosier. His name is Cameron Brown. He is from Chandler, Indiana, and went to the Indiana University School of Medicine. He's a preliminary medicine resident who's going to be continuing his career in diagnostic radiology. He is from Newburgh. He grew up in Newburgh, Indiana, which is right by Evansville, and hopes to return to practice radiology in the area. He is a chemistry and classics major from Wabash College. He says that his studies of classics shaped his ability to think critically and break any problem into minutia. This was accomplished through translating and composing Latin and deconstructing political and religious landscapes 2 millennia in the past, even decrypting ancient Roman and Greek architecture. A lot of culture in our upcoming class, which is very, very cool. Allows us to talk about things outside of medicine and drugs. He has a strong interest in medical education, and he wrote a literature review describing the benefits of integrating the Socratic method into diagnostic radiology residency programs. Outside of all of that, he enjoys cycling, traveling, journal club with friends, rock climbing, and hiking with his dogs. I have a feeling our dogs are going to be friends. Next up, we have Eric Chan from the Chicago College of Osteopathic Medicine. He is originally from Castro Valley, California, and he graduated from the University of California, Davies, with a BS in pharmaceutical chemistry. He is a second lieutenant in the U.S. Air Force, coming from a family with a long history of military service. He has a long passion for military healthcare needs and rural healthcare needs. He would like to serve the community of the VA system. Prior to starting medical school, he worked in marketing and created an educational material system for physicians and staff on hemorrhagic strokes, ischemic strokes, and vascular pathology treatments. In medical school, he worked on projects on neonatal sepsis in Africa. He has had 1 publication so far, and he enjoys to travel, cook, run, hike, and play chess. We will also be cooking together. Next up, we have Everett Cooper from Ross University School of Medicine, another one of categorical internal medicine residents. He was born in Tacoma and lived in Missouri before settling in Evans, Georgia. He attended the Georgia Southern University for a degree in biology, and he says that he used to discuss in detail what was happening with his father, who was also a physician, and that's where his passion towards medicine started at. His goal is to work in rural primary care and work with an underserved community. While in medical school, he was active in the school's intramural athletic organizations, joining several sports to get exercise, develop teamwork, and communication skills. After a hurricane, Everett was rescued by the pirate ship Black Pearl from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. That is actually incredibly interesting. He enjoys outdoor activities like hiking and going to the beach, golfing, playing soccer and basketball, as well as watching movies, classic rock, and another cook. Beautiful. Please make sure to bring your recipe book. Finally, we have Erin Kotslow, one of our local medical students who is an Indiana University School of Medicine Evansville student. He is matching with us for preliminary medicine and is going to be continuing his career in anesthesiology. He is a born and bred Evansville lifer, where he went to Mater Dei High School, the University of Southern Indiana, where he got his BS in biology and minor in music. Aaron is a tenor who sings in the opera, and he completed 2 choral tours in the Republic of Ireland. He is our liaison for the Vanderbilt County Medical Society, and he has shown his commitment to youth in his community by creating a program to teach elementary students basic physiology. He also helped catalyze and complete a trail building at the local pediatric state hospital so that children could spend more time exploring outside. Aaron also enjoys cooking, disc golf, ultimate frisbee, and music, especially singing and playing the guitar. He is currently learning how to play the mandolin. Amazing. Can't wait to meet all of you guys. Welcome to Southern Indiana.
My name is Anna Solobasheva, and I'm one of the first-year residents. Here we have Devin Fetters. He's from Indiana University School of Medicine, Northwest Center for Medical Education. He is a categorical internal medicine. Devin is originally from Russiaville, Indiana, and studied biology at Purdue University for undergraduate studies. He has also helped organize many self-service learning events as well as volunteering for Habitat for Humanity. He plans a future in primary care, most likely rural community medicine. Devin enjoys golf, hiking, animal husbandry, and gardening. Next, we have Sean Gill. He is from the University of Queensland School of Medicine. He's preliminary. He is originally from Richmond, Virginia, which he calls his home. He studied at the Virginia Commonwealth University and earned a double major there in biology and psychology. He also enjoys playing, coaching, and refereeing basketball and soccer, and has also played both of these sports in Australia and in the US. Aside from this, he has also been a mentor in the Prescribe It Forward program, which helps underrepresented students interested in medicine. Sean is a geography, history, and current events buff. He enjoys playing Jeopardy with his family and kayaking through the canals and bayous around New Orleans. Dennis Joca is from the Medical College of Wisconsin. He's a categorical internal medicine resident. He's originally from Overland Park, Kansas. He has a Bachelor's of Science and a Master's of Science in Kinesiology from Kansas State University. He is the president of the Central Wisconsin Student Chapter of the American College of Physicians and has also received the National Health Service Corps Scholar Award. Dennis enjoys rugby, strategy gaming, Dungeons and Dragons, and reading fiction, science fiction novels, and playing and coaching football. Next, we have Jared Mitchell. He is from the American University of the Caribbean School of Medicine. He is categorical resident. He is from Rockford, Illinois. He attended University of Iowa, where he earned a Bachelor's of Science in Human Physiology and a Master's of Science in Clinical Exercise Physiology. He worked in cardiac rehabilitation at the University of Iowa. He's also done research involving RAS modulators in CKD patients with concomitant heart failure. Jared enjoys hiking, running, biking, snowboarding, building PCs, and video gaming. He also enjoys listening to audiobooks, podcasts, cooking, and traveling. Next, we have Ibunabo Obofaribo. She is from the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland School of Medicine. She is a categorical internal medicine resident. She's originally from Ghana, but calls Morton, Illinois home, where she lives with her husband. She earned her Bachelor's of Science in Biology at Kwame University and a Master's in Public Health from the University of Sheffield. She's had diverse clinical experiences, including rural health medicine in Ireland as well as in Nigeria. She plans a career in geriatrics and enjoys cooking, dancing, and community work. And we have Billy Powell, who is from the University of Louisville School of Medicine. He's prelim and will be going into anesthesia. He's originally from Mohawk, North Carolina, achieved a Bachelor's of Science in Biology at Duke University. He's also one of 20 students in his class selected for the Distinction in Research program and has performed research both at Duke and University of Oxford. He also received the prestigious Benjamin and Duke Scholarship. Billy enjoys exercising, traveling, reading, and baking.
Hi everyone, my name is Kengo Segoin. I'm one of the categorical residents here at IU, and I'd like to welcome our incoming class of 2021. First, Stanley Raptus. He's from the Royal College of Surgeons of Ireland, and he is a categorical internal medicine resident. So Stanley is originally from St. Catharines, Ontario, and he completed his Master's in Public Health at George Washington University. And there he served as an executive committee member on the Psychiatry Society, acting as the charity coordinator and helping to organize events such as Save Talk, book sales, and therapy dogs, which I would appreciate. And there he participated in clinical research at the Sunnybrook Hospital Orthopedic Surgery Department, and he helped to prepare a research study regarding unilateral and bilateral knee arthroplasties. From there, he also helped to learn protocol and attaining ethics board certification. Stanley's clearly athletic. He likes to play many different sports. He played soccer for over 14 years. He ran the Boston 5K. Well done, much better than I could possibly do. And he enjoys kayaking, hiking, biking, and surfing, among other things. Welcome, Stanley. Sumner Sharma, a graduate of the Chicago Medical School at Rosalind Franklin University. Also a categorical internal medicine resident. Sumner hails from New York City and obtained his undergraduate degree in biology and biochemistry at Queen's University. All right, let me try that again. So Sumner Sharma, a graduate of the Chicago Medical School at Rosalind Franklin University. Originally from New York City, he earned his undergraduate degree at the Queen's College at the University of New York. And there he also got his degree in public health from Rosalind Franklin University. He was the vice president and the executive student council at Rosalind Franklin. And from there, he was recognized for his community service with a cover story at the Rosalind Franklin University magazine, Helix. Well done. And his work, he worked very hard in order to be able to help local students improve their SAT scores and did tutoring prior to arriving here for his residency, much like I did. And he involves himself in many different extracurricular activities as well. He enjoys cricket, listening to music, and watching movies. Welcome. Amir Ahmed, graduate from St. George's University of Medicine, a prelim. Amir is a native of Louisville, Kentucky, and he majored in undergraduate, and his undergraduate major was, let me try that again. So, Amir Ahmed, graduate from St. George's University of Medicine and a prelim in internal medicine. Welcome. Amir is a native of University of Kentucky. Jeez, because it's literally right on top. University of Kentucky and everything. Okay, so Amir Ahmed, St. George's University School of Medicine, preliminary medicine. Amir is a native of Louisville, Kentucky, and he majored during undergraduate I don't know why this is like a tongue twister for me. Okay, so Amir Sheth, St. George's University School of Medicine, a preliminary in internal medicine. Amir is a native of Louisville, Kentucky, and his undergraduate major was in music and philosophy at the Center College in Danville, Kentucky. And from there, he moved on to his master's in science in anatomical sciences and neurobiology at the University of Louisville. And during medical school, Amir's research included cancer research regarding lesions in Grenada, and he co-authored a poster presentation for the American Society of Cancer Prevention. He also served as his AMSA's chapter and participated in many local community activities. Some of the things that Amir enjoys, given his musical background, is playing guitar, bass, violin, mandolin, and percussion instruments. It's quite impressive. Building computers, philosophy, and cooking. Welcome. Tabo Sieni, American University of the Caribbean graduate, a categorical resident. Welcome. Tabo originally came from Limbe, Cameroon, and his undergraduate study is at the University of Toronto, where he earned his bachelor's in human biology. Tabo liked to work with local communities and witnessed firsthand the at-risk populations in his Central African nation, which inspired him to become a physician. And he's multilingual, fluent in English, French, Creole, and 2 African dialects. Very impressive. And during his basic sciences, he was elected student government as the mentor-mentee coordinator, where he also participated as a teaching assistant for anatomy and histology. And he participated in many COVID-19 national recruitment campaign and worked with the local Red Cross as well. So Tabo is an avid fan of soccer, and he plays in the amateur league and coaches boys and girls during the summer camps. And he also enjoys reading. Welcome, Tabo. Andrew Taw, graduate from the University of Illinois College of Medicine, a categorical internal medicine resident. Welcome. Originally from Napier, Illinois, Andrew earned his BA from Rice University down in Houston in biochemistry and cellular biology. In 2017, he became a fellow and was granted funds to be able to implement healthcare service project in an underserved community in the area. He also partnered with Erie Neighborhood House in order to help expand early childhood literacy. He moved on to consulting in the Business of Medicine Club, where he helped to implement an experimental learning program that helped to pair medical students with innovative QI projects at UIC. And in some of his extracurriculars, he also enjoys medical entrepreneurship, given his business background, and he also enjoys learning about current events, consumer technology, corgis, and my favorite, coffee. So welcome. Mariam Wajid, graduate of Aga Khan University Medical College, a categorical internal medicine resident. Welcome. Originally from Islamabad, Pakistan, Mariam currently resides in Indianapolis. Back in Islamabad, she participated in the National Science Talent Contest in biology and was among the top 20 finalists in the entire nation. Well done. And among the many awards she received, she also, for her volunteer work, she volunteered for the Out-of-School Children's School as a teacher. And among her other extracurricular interests, she participated in the Dean's Annual Trophy cricket team at Aga Khan University. And among the other things that she was also interested in, she helped to organize the AKU Idol, an intra-university singing competition. Welcome.